Hi there. Welcome to Keep This in Mind, brought to you by specthealth.com, and I am that guy. So, you know I like to talk. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this show every day. But can I tell you, I have been guilty of undercommunicating? Really, Dave? Yes, really. I have been guilty of keeping things in here and in here when I needed to get them out and share with others. Maybe it was a form of protection. You know, hey, the information might emotionally hurt someone else. Or maybe it's been from my own feelings of inadequacy that I don't want anybody to see me struggle or don't want anybody to see me dealing with adversity in my life. And so therefore, I don't share. I'm not transparent. I don't put all the facts out there. Now, on the flip side of that, there are the people who overcommunicate, right? They give you play-by-play on stuff like, I did this, I did this, I did this. You get 15 texts a day from them, and they are constantly telling you every little detail of what's going on. And you're like, would you please just give me the 30,000-foot view? Now, both types of people exist in your circle. You may be, at times, one or the other. Can I tell you, if you're going to err on the side of overcommunication. Well, why, David? Well, here's the thing. Number one, when you communicate everything, when you communicate the things that you're struggling with, when you communicate the actual reality of your current state of affairs to your spouse, to your children, to your boss, to your tight circle, now you've created a community that can help you move forward in those areas. So many times we think we got to isolate and we've got to figure it out ourselves, and and then when we get to the other side, we'll let them know what we did. Can I tell you that doesn't work? One of the things I've learned in our health coaching business is that community matters, that support system that you need to move forward through a major life change or through a major situation or through a hiccup or a bump in the road matters. But if your support system doesn't know that you're going through it or that you're dealing with it, then they cannot come alongside you and lift you up through that situation. Number two, over communicating holds you accountable to that support system. For instance, you may be going through a season of life where you have to really concentrate in one area. Maybe it's concentrate on family because there's a situation that requires your attention. Maybe it is you have to concentrate on your job in a greater measure because maybe you just started a job or there's a huge project going on. Can I tell you that communicating on all sides of this will help you get to the end of that season? If it's family and you've got some major issues going on in your family, your boss needs to know that. Your team needs to know that if you're the boss, and say, look, guys, there are some personal things, I don't have to get into the details of it, but understand that my attention is going to be more focused over here for a season. On the flip side, if it's your vocation, your work that's really requiring your attention in this season, your spouse, your significant other, your children, your family deserves to know that during this season, you're going to be more focused on work, but that there is an end to it. And then you hold yourself accountable to that end. You see, over communication will help bring a certain level of cohesiveness, a certain level of camaraderie, a certain level of esprit de corps to the situation so that you're not isolated. People are not fashioning a story about he doesn't care about this. If you're dealing with family, work might be saying, Dave doesn't care about what goes on here. He's all distracted over in this other thing. Whereas if they know that you're dealing with a major life issue over here, oh, well, we can support and help you in that. And on the flip side, if your family does not know that your work is demanding this for this time, for this season, they can create a story that says, He doesn't care about us. All he cares about is chasing that money or chasing that job or chasing that promotion. And so you go from a place of being adversarial in your circle to a place of support and cohesiveness and everybody moving in the same direction. But let me also say this, keep it at a season. Don't sit there and let it go on forever and ever and ever, and give regular updates. Hey, family, we are getting this much closer on this project. I may only need a couple more late evenings at the office to get it over the finish line. Or if you're the boss, hey, my family's really moved the needle in this area. My situation there is improving, and I will be fully engaged at work within X number of days or time. You see how overcommunication can really help matters, even if it's annoying at times. But undercommunication creates such a hornet's nest of thoughts, of assumptions, of perceptions that can really hurt you. And I believe that if we are to move forward in this life, there are going to be seasons where, you're never going to keep everything in perfect balance. There are going to be times when work takes the priority, home takes the priority, health takes the priority, finances takes the priority. Whatever it is, always, always, always communicate it to your circle. Let them be on your team instead of across the line fighting you on it. At the end of the day, everybody wins. God bless.